looks like we're all good to go. And yeah, I know everyone's probably been patiently waiting for me to arrive, but the fact of the matter is that I had some things to take care of before I could get started tonight, and on top of that, I also had to go get dinner, so that's exactly what I did. But now that we have that all taken care of, it's time for us to get on to the task at hand, because now that we are at experience level 80, not only does that mean that the new final area of the game is now unlocked as far as Shadowbringers is concerned, but that now means that new quests are available back over in the Crystarium, as well as the final quest courtesy of Lou Reek. So we're back here in Calusia, just outside of Gate Town, to see what we're going to be doing for Lou Reek's finale. So, hey there Miguel, Nate, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you at this here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So, we are about to go and embark on Lou Reek's final quest with him, and we're going to see how we are going to fare against the cardinal virtue that he has been pursuing since we first met him. So, let's go and speak with Lou Reek to take on the level 80 quest for the Lou Reek storyline entitled Courage Born of Fear. Lou Reek wishes to confront an uncomfortable truth. Yeah, because we need to go and confront Andrea. Shiji, my friend, my partner, I trust you already. Good, that is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Andrea for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make. And what's that? I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimidated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it rather pales in comparison to yours. Or do tell. Let's just go along with this. Yeah, explain a little more. I gather you were not unaware of this. Truly you are as perceptive as you are mighty. In my defense, I must say that when I realized what an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I must admit that great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle have been entirely for my benefit, so that disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. To think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. In my cowardice, I allowed Andrea to assemble a party of followers, where before we might have to contend with only one foe, we must now confront 5, and for all my preparation, I'm still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that will not be the case. In discussing this grim reality with Miss Novaura while you're away, we hit upon a potential stratagem. Recall you render Ray's greater strength and weakness, her preternatural hearing. We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle. And where will we find this? What our luck and strength of arms I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us one step closer. Oh, and hello there. Who might you be? 1,000 pardons, Master Reek, but I'm come to deliver a message from your Lord Father. And what would that be? Daddy? What does he want with me now? It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter and have brought terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Oh, that's great. Should you fail to do so, you'll be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided. Oh dear. You can't made it this far without them. And you do have Miss Novaura. You may tell my father and mother the following. That I am Lou Reek, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin eaters. That I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they seem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, that I have no parents. That I have no family save Miss Novaura, who show me more love than they ever have. Man, he's really laying it on there. Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once. Yeah. Be on your way. Yeah, that's when he gave him the spark he needed. Right, now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting that giant noisemaker of ours. Let's consult with the craftsman, the crystal, and mean at once. Alright then. Did you see this coming, Novaura? I dare say you lit a fire in him, Shinji. I never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents. So you were expecting this? I mean, let's be honest. It's not like they're paying any attention to him anyway. All they were doing, for lack of a better word, was just chilling out in the gentleman's club. If watching strippers is more important to them than their son, then they definitely have their priorities wrong. Yeah, if watching strippers is more important than their son, then I'm sorry, but your son has all the reason in the world to denounce you. Alright, so we've arrived. So we gotta go to the ward, the crystalline mean, as you suggested. Alright, so take us where we need to go, and then we'll go from there. Alright, let's... Come on, boys. I need you right now. So yeah, here's Loith, the person we're going to speak to. What's all this then? You got something what needs making? Indeed we do. Indeed I do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well. I ain't that one of the stranger requests I've heard. But if it's just noise you want, then I wager we can do make do with a special blend of fire sound. Hi, I think I've just got the recipe for your needs. We'll need some choice ingredients, mind, and you'll need to go and fetch them for me. Fetch? What is it precisely that you require? Well, there's this one particular beastie native to Calustia what's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better, if you please. A few varieties of grasses native to Arctica. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you a list if you like. We could be at this for a while. To which I will need to travel to the far corners of Novaura and back? Oh dear, this is rather more involved than I... Yeah, don't doubt yourself. No more excuses. I will do whatever must needs be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials. And so away he goes. So yeah, wait for Ludwig to return. Days later. So yeah, he would be in his usual spot. Yeah, out near the pendants. Alright then. So let's make our way over to the pendants, and then we can go from there. Yeah, I had Olivier ask me before I came on the air what the level 80 Dragoon armor looks like, and we don't know yet. Because obviously, we don't know if this is going to allow us to get the level 80 Dragoon armor. Let's head on over to the required destination. Hey there, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you out with us. And you're chilling out at a concert. Well, have fun there, Elizabeth. And there you are, Ludwig. It was a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. Good to hear. That gentleman was rather accommodating. Despite being somewhat put out that I had not had any guilt to pay him for his labor, he was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he found my industriousness endearing. I must confess that despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosions should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrea for a time. To that end, let's put an end to our tale, my friend, and in so doing, write the opening of ours, that of Rika and Shinji, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Raktika and glory await. Let's do it. Hey Shima, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. And it seems like everyone's only able to be with us briefly for one reason or another, but I understand. Yeah, for those of you joining us late, we are at the level 80 side quest that we have to do in order to make our way towards the end game. Finishing the world quest and talking to a strangely familiar character in the main scenario again after their part in the main story gets you the relic armor? Yeah, Olivia was asking me about that earlier. Yeah, because I looked up the patch notes, and we do at some point actually go to visit Sir Alberic over in Ishgard, or not in Ishgard, but in Kerthus. So here is the battlefield. Let's go and say hello to Andrea. If I may make one small request before we begin, please. For the love of the gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's past. This could not be a worse time. Alright. Okay, got it. And so, here comes Andrea as Renda Ray, along with the other Warriors of Darkness. Well, are you still with me in the here and now? Yeah, we haven't been afflicted yet. Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at the hand without worry. Let us lay our first fellow hunters and grant Renda Ray the peace a hero deserves. So let's get it on. Hey Lou, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And thank you for the good luck. But yeah, obviously we'll have to get through the other Warriors of Darkness before we can get a piece of Andrea herself. And I love the fact that music is back. Yeah, also I may have jumped the gun here. Okay, there goes Andrea. Yeah, no choice there, Lou. We gotta do this. Yeah, we gotta get the heater down first before we can do anything else. Whoa! Hello, fire! Yeah, it's from the Ten Commandments, the Pillar of Fire! Alright, now let's go get this. Because, yeah, Lou's already down to half health. Like, I knew we had to prioritize the healer so that they were not giving us a hard time, but damn! Oh, we got Stardiver. Yeah, take that! Typhono versus Sung! Okay, so you get the 80 right away. Okay, it's being targeted. We're gonna keep chasing. And here come more of the pillars of fire that I'm running through. Ah! Alright, this is a knockback. Keep it separated though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. Nowhere to go. Alright. Gonna have to figure that one out another time. Yeah, hang in there, man. Stardiver! So Stardiver replaces Mirage Dive. But only as only when you're in Nastron. Only when Nastron is available do you have Stardiver. Alright, you're down. Now we'll tend to the maggots. And hopefully not the maggots. Luke continuing to be pursued. 27,000 on a crit hit. Keep that away. Yeah, don't want to hurt him with this. Yeah, he stands strong against that. Alright, go. Yeah, I could probably get used to this. Well, exactly what I was thinking. You read my mind, Lou. Meanwhile, we need to run. Also, apparently, Lou can leave the ring. Just don't get disqualified on a 10 count. Oh. 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 Where do we go? Yeah. Sloppy. Alright. We apply the buffs and debuffs. Okay, so now... Yeah, we know there, Lou. Don't worry, we know how this routine works. Here's Kogel. Nastron, maybe. Oh. Come on. Come on, allow me to get up. What? Yeah, I really thought so too. How did we get... How did it just stop just like that? I was with him. Like, he was at my side. We were supposed to share the damage. Okay, we're gonna have to try and figure this out. Yeah, if we split the damage, how come he died because of it? Yeah, do your move first. Alright, let's try this again. But yeah, I was immobilized. I was immobilized, then I couldn't go anywhere. Now hopefully when I do this with everyone else, this will be easier to understand. Yeah, we split the damage. Luweek should not have been incapacitated. Because yeah, obviously those damage is not mine to take alone because it's a stack mech. I'm just gonna go over here. Man, that looks so cool. Hold still, damn it. Cause yeah, Lou's looking a little worse for wear. Run. And now I gotta wait. Yeah, Lou's really feeling it right now. We're trying to do everything we can to help him out here. Yeah, this guy's just a one-track mind. Yeah, Luke, get your health back up. Alright, he's gonna be chased again. It's a shame you can only use Stardiver once. Ow. Come on. Okay, keep going, keep going. Alright. Now then. Back to this. Run. Then get back in. Yeah, I'm thinking what happened is because Ludwig took extra damage because we were knocked into the AoE as well. So that combined with the stack mech resulted in me getting beat and us getting beat. Take that. Working on Lou. Right, down for the count. Here's the stack mech. Don't let me down. This time he survived. Yeah, because this time there was no AoE in the way. What you gotta do? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, you just keep those away. Keep those away from me and my friend. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get through this. And now this time I am being chased. Sloppy. Yeah, we're almost through to the end with you. Down to the final two. And the one, and that's it. Now for Andrea. Yeah, let's do exactly that, Lou. See this through to the end. Alright, now she's gonna be mobile. With an arrow of fortitude. Also, nice recovery there, Lou. Way to get your health back. And enjoy this. Yeah, keep pouring it on. And move when needed. Oh, keep running, keep running, keep running. Alright, survive. Take my second win. Also, did my Gears Coco just automatically reset? Is that another thing that comes courtesy of what I currently have? Alright, load up. 30,000 points on the crit hit. But stay away from the arrow of fortitude. Right. Gears Coco, Nastron, and Stardiver. Pow! Down to the last 10%. Let's bring it home, Lou. Got it. Yeah, thankfully there was no stack mech AoE combo that time. And so after we won, and poof, there she goes. We won! Even seeing it and saying it hardly feels real. What's the... Oh, her soul stone. Yeah, it's lost its light. Yeah, what's that you got there? Something that's being restored? Wicked White, you're... Yeah, has she been purged? You're Renderay! The real Renderay! Yeah, back in her original bard form. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. Palmquits, the Shadowkeeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together, no matter how hard it got or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? To place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end. Is she actually speaking to us directly, or is she just... or are these just her memories? What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final futile effort? Even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more. What is this? Yeah, what is this? You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength. Wait, there's so much I want to ask! And then there she goes. Later, Drumal. I don't understand. What was she talking about? Well, if you need to know. It's right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing, becoming villains, being forgotten. And so where does that put us? Thank you, Shinji. I could have never gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Renderay or any of the others of the Warrior of Light truly were. 'Twas all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand. Dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper, it made all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Renderay's soul to rest. Miss Novaura's probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Calusia and let her know we're alright. That's a good idea. And hello to all of the new viewers who are joining us right now. Thanks so much for being part of the stream. We're glad to have you with us here tonight. So yesterday I did something that was rather selfish and foolish as we're listening to the music in Raktika Greatwood. But I basically had to spend $40 worth in Twitch bits in order to let a popular Twitch streamer know about the Raktika Greatwood theme music, because of the fact that he played a game last year for Extra Life where he created a creature that had a voice that's not that much different from the voice of the singer in the Raktika Greatwood theme. So I thought, like, hey, you should know what this is. And the reason it cost me $40 in bits to do this is because of the fact that that particular creature that he created is his Twitch alert when you donate about $40 worth of Twitch bits. So hopefully I'll know from him eventually if he got to listen to it and what he thinks of it. Hey, Miss Novaura, we're back. My little Reek, Shinji, congratulations on a job well done. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Renderay to achieve a measure of peace. She was hero to me too, and it broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Renderay, the bravest hunter there ever was, and, more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Custodium and raise a glass in celebration. And have they got the money for it? Also, I like this person's take on the barding there. I guess that's a take on the Heaven's War Dragoon armor there. Alright, so we've returned. Let's head back on over to the pendants. Alright, so once we get on over there, we'll make sure we do it. Oh, so that was Sophia. Yeah, I noticed the name just before we dashed off over here. So let's speak with Luik, and yeah, there's the bounty we were waiting for. Andrea's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend. So come, let us eat, drink, and be merry. I've been meaning to ask, Shinji, but I have the impression you are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? Yeah, I can tell you everything you need to know. Through those who have told it to me beforehand. Yeah, Edie, Mathia, Corinne, all of them. Yeah, Shinji can tell you what they told him. In fact, it's quite the conversation, isn't it? It goes on for a long time. That is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood. Wicked white! It must have taken her so much courage to see it through those final moments. A courage born not of a desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds. Her comrades. Yes, indeed. I won't pretend that we have even anything approaching such a powerful connection, but I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril, that I would fly to your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I was tender-stood as Renderay were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others without even knowing if it would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. Well, you definitely rose to the occasion here. I'm a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I've been coddled and spoiled and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup on daily. You're made of sterner stuff, Shinji, far sterner than me, and that is why I know I can never walk your path. Do you... no shame in that, or do you wish you could? Yeah, do you wish you could? How could I not? I cannot recall a time I have felt happier and more alive when I have traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greater challenges where I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Mr. Vlora used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she become made me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days alone and in squalor. I've decided it will not be so. I shall return to the Calusia and attend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man I am today. And of your parents? I guess we'll never find out. Therefore, Though it pains me to say it, I fear this celebration must also mark the end, or at the very least, a tentative suspension of the glorious partnership that was Viken Shinji, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Should you ever find yourself in Calusia, however, do come and pay us a visit. Indeed we will. So we'll go ahead and take our 3,744 gil plus 3 tier 7 materia, which are all of course weaker than the tier 6 for whatever reason. It was nice to take the journey with you, Lou. Best of luck to you. And so now here's the next question. Okay, so we are allowed, once you've done one, you are allowed to cover the others. So Sirig, Giat, and Granson can all have their cardinal virtues slain too. You are not limited to just one. So knowing this, that means that what I was planning is going to be ensured to be happening. So I'm going to make sure with Mathia and Corinne that they also cover some of the other cardinal virtues, and I'll make sure to feature them in Let's Plays as we go along, because Mathia is actually already up to level 78 as a red mage, but I do need to advance him a little further in storyline if I want to ensure that I can do the level 80 challenge successfully. So now that we've done this, it's time to take care of some more stuff in the Costarium, because, yeah, for whatever reason, there are more quests to do, and so we gotta go and take care of them. Yeah, that was my greatest fear when taking on taking on Ludwig's quest. I was like, will we be allowed to confront the other cardinal virtues? And it turns out we can. Alright, yeah, there's the cutoff point. Okay. So yeah, it's obvious that I need to get myself some water here, so while my audio file is rendering, I'm going to go ahead and get some, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, while we're got a little time, we might as well go ahead to go visit quest number 1. Alright. He is pretty much right in the middle of everything, isn't he? And since combat's not required for this, yeah, we can dress a little more casually. Alright, looks like we're all set to go again. Okay, so now it's time to take on this new set of side quests that has become available here in the Crystarium. So, yeah, there's just this one by itself, but then all the other 4, or 3 rather, are in and around the crystalline mean. So, let's get to them by speaking with this flustered father-to-be to take on his quest entitled, Welcome to the Future. The elven man before you seems to be in a state of considerable distress. Oh dear, oh no, oh my, ah! Yeah, what's wrong, sir? You there, help! My wife is having a baby! A baby! Yeah, I guess we gotta help out with the pregnancy. Am I gonna be the midwife? I was there, but the nurse said I was making everyone anxious and threw me out! I came out here for fresh air. I'm having an awfully hard time breathing for some reason, but I just can't wait. You have to tell them to let me back in quickly! Yeah, we're just like, hey dude, calm down a little. And I guess we'll have to go into the catenaries for this. Finding a door that's open may not be possible. I guess we gotta take the stairs then. Is this the game trolling me again? It seems that way. Yeah, we can go through here, but this is just someone's house. And I doubt we can go around on the opposite side. Nope. Ah, game. Why do you do this? Unless she's right over here. Yay, this door opens! Wicked White, it's a baby! It is a baby. Yes, a lovely baby girl. And both she and your wife are quite well. So please, do calm down. It's a baby. Oh, child! Goodness me, you brought the XIV cast with you! Well, since you're already here, would you like to welcome this little one to the world? I guess we can do that. Yeah. I may look scary and intimidating to you, but believe me, I want to welcome you with open arms. Thank you. I'm sure that she understands, and this will make for a wonderful story to tell when she's older. I'm so happy I can barely breathe. Actually, I really can't breathe. I think I need to step outside for a moment. You just showed up, man. Yeah, there you are. Oh yes, I'm fine. Just a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. I'm a father! And to think that you were there to greet my daughter. Sure grew up knowing the tales of your heroism, I promise. Well, I appreciate that. Okay, so that's done. Now we gotta just take care of all these other quests over here now. We jump down, we can. Because we gotta run over to the crystalline mean. But then again, it could be a situation where it's actually the Amaro launch, or a combination of both. We won't really know until we get there. Alright. So we've arrived on the scene. Let's hope there are people to help. Is there anyone down below who needs help? Well, that might not be so easy, so it looks like it is from the launch. Alright, the launch it is. You can never tell with this stuff. Yeah, everyone's on the top tier, not the bottom. Then to the Amara launch it is. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and start taking side quests. Starting with speaking with Iril to take on her quest entitled Simple Gifts. Iril has something to tell you.
Oh, it is you! On behalf of all of us, thank you for fighting for the Crystarium. As a matter of fact, several citizens have prepared small gifts to you to show their appreciation. I said that if I saw you, I would let you know, and here you are. The ones that I have heard from are from Juleston and Musica Universalis, Tobel and Sweet Civ, and one of the instructors with the Facet of Gathering. What was her name again? No matter. You'll find her in the quadrivium with the children. When you have a moment, please speak with them.
3 people to talk to, huh? Okay, so yeah, one's at Musica Universalis, as she said. So let's go ahead and pay a visit. I'll probably need to be on the top tier in order to access this person. Yep, there's Jolston. Hello, sir. Thank you for stopping by. I very much wanted to present this to you directly. You probably won't be surprised that this is what we came up with, but the merchants here thought that a piece of armor would be most useful to you, so we pooled our funds for this. May it serve you well. I appreciate it. And then there's the one in Sweet Civ, but we're going to have to go probably over to the Aetheryte Plaza in order to access it. And they also said one was in the Quadrivium, which is pretty wide open and kind of hard to miss. So we'll make our way over there too. Yeah, it's saying hello to the botany instructor. Here she is with the children.
Oh, I'm so glad that you haven't left the city. I wanted to present to you with this gift. It's from all of us. We wanted to give you something homegrown, but we worried about burdening you too much. So we used fruit from the orchards to make juice. Hopefully it will make for a refreshing treat on the road.
Oh, thank you very much. Alright, so this is making more sense as we go along. Alright, going over to the Aetheryte Plaza for the last one. Yeah, hopefully we won't keep them waiting too long. But it is a Friday night, it's a busy one in the Crystarium, so we shouldn't be surprised by what we're seeing here. Alright, Sweet Civ gonna be on the top tier or the bottom tier? We have to ask these questions. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be on the top tier. Top tier it is. So we'll head on up then. Alright, climb the stairs. And we'll make sure we get to the person who we need to speak with. Yeah, run around the outside and then get on over to that Sweet Civ. Oh, are they gonna be beneath me? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably could have accessed this spot from the Rookery. Yeah, here's Tobel. Hello there, sir. Greetings and heartfelt thanks. It's only because you fought for us that our vegetable plots remain intact, and we may continue to live peacefully. It is but a meager offering in comparison to what you've done for us, but we prepared some food using the vegetables grown here for you to take with you on your journey. I hope that it suits your palates. Well, thank you very much. Alright, so then we have to go back to Aril. It's such a long way to run. Yeah, too bad there isn't a simpler way. I probably could have just easily warped over back to the main Aetheryte and then from there just use my contents, what I had, in order to get access to what I needed to warp over to where the Amaro launch is. Like I'm having a hard time just remembering where the Aetheryte is. Ugh. Yeah. If you can tell that I'm tired, it will be an understatement. Alright, back to the Amaro launch. And back to Aril. Hello again, young lady.
You met with everyone then. Wonderful. If you like, I can prepare those gifts for you to carry more easily.
Protective gift, nourishing gift, and inspiriting gifts. That's very nice of them.
Here you are. And please know that no matter where you travel, you'll be in our thoughts.
Glad I can be that way. So we're getting our level 79, or 78 rather, pair of gauntlets, or bracelets. Some mist spinach saute, which will help me out. And some lemonade, but this is meant for a mage. 3 slots remaining in my inventory. Yes, I have accumulated that much. Alright then. So now we'll head on over to this prospective poets and proceed to take on their quest entitled The Poet Doesn't Know It. The prospective poet is in search of the proper inspiration.
Do you like poetry? This requires a sensitive soul.
Alright.
Apologies, I probably ought to provide context. I am composing a gift for my aged grandmother who lost her sight some years ago. I wish to convey to her the endless beauty of the night sky through verse. To do so, however, I must explore the myriad emotions that shimmering, inky expanse evokes in the heart. I'm sure you understand. Thus, I would beg you to assist me in asking those of the custodian what the night sky means to them.
Alright. We have to go to 3 different people. One of them could very well be over here. Or Willis. Okay, also I'm getting the down arrow. Whoa. That's wild. Hey there, Sabrina, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Oh, come on, let me over. At this point, I might as well just be heading towards the location with I can't even think of it now. Yeah, looks like we gotta go to Spadrix and do what needs to be done over there. So ride the rails, then drop off. So we can speak with Falthawil. Hello there. I need your help.
I could scarce believe it at first that the night had returned. I stared upward, trying to bring it into my mind, wondering if it would disappear again, and then I saw a star. I know not how else to describe it. Fall. Astonishing.
Well, that's one person's take on it. Well, that's how all the people speak in this game there, Sabrina. Now, one was that Cabinet of Curiosity. We could see that much clearly. Yeah, Ray Kesh down here at the bottom. Hello there. How does the night sky make me feel? Fascinating, mainly. It's a far sight different than what I had imagined in reading of it. Brighter and closer somehow, as if I could reach out and touch it. Alright. And also, there's a quest up here that I was not aware of? Ah, of course there was. Okay, then. I guess we gotta go back to the Crystarium again, or the Aether Plaza of the Crystarium. And so, here we go again. You know, try to make sure to drop off by the stuff as much as we can. Yeah, because ultimately we have to make our way down there. And so here I come into view. And then we'll follow this to where we need to go. And now that we've arrived at the intended path, open the door. And just keep on going. Until we find that we need to climb up the stairs. Alright, then climb we shall. So much climbing. So much climbing. Meaning with Luvelth of the Guard. Hello there. The night. It is a strange and wonderful thing. Why to ride my Amaru ever upward, I wonder, would I arrive amongst the stars? I think I should like to. Alright, so we gotta go back to the crystalline mean. Okay, I'm just going to warp back to the plaza, make things quicker. Yeah, it'll just make things quicker for ourselves. Alright, and then from here, back to the crystalline mean. And so yeah, let's hope we can find the person that we need to speak to. Unless they're back at the Amaro launch. Which I'm pretty sure is what's happened here. Okay, go back to the Amaro launch. They've got to stop saying crystalline mean when they're actually referring to the Amaro launch. That is annoying. That needs to be corrected. Hey, poet. And how did they speak of the night sky to you? Oh yes, that's good. I can feel the words still within me. I must recite this to my grandmother once while the image remains vivid in my mind. When you have a moment, might you come to the Cataners and meet her? She's always so delighted by travelers' tales. Alright, so yeah, going back to the Catenaries, which means we're going back towards the Universalis. But yeah, that really is misleading to say that it's near the crystalline mean when it's actually at the Amaro launch. Alright, back over to the Catenaries. So where will you be exactly? Maybe one of these rooms will open. It will once we're on a higher floor. It will once we're on a higher floor. So typical. Yeah, it doesn't help that the initial arrow does not point you correctly. This does open. And there he is. Hello there. This is the traveler I told you of, Grandmother. The one who assisted in finding inspiration for my poem. And what a beautiful poem it was! So full of love and awe and hope. Just as beautiful as the night sky that you returned to us, my dear, I'm sure. So you know who I am? That you... What? You didn't know? You didn't notice, child? You truly need to see the world around you, and if you are to make a living as a poet. You are the warrior of darkness, and I asked you for help with my poetry. Thank goodness I didn't insist upon reciting it to you. I might have died of shame just now. Oh, you needn't be so dramatic. It really did turn out quite well. And now that we've had this lovely chat, isn't that right, my dear? Yeah, take a bow there, poet. You've done well. And so away they go. Okay, so there's still one left at the Immoral Launch, and then there's this one at the Cabinet of Curiosity. And I guess they won't let me fall all the way. Okay, so we'll go from the Universalis, and we'll head back to the Immoral Launch. Alright, so down and to the right. Which in this case might actually mean they're actually legitimately in the crystalline mean. Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, if they are legitimately in the crystalline mean, that would be shocking. Yeah, considering how many misleaders we've had. I heard that one. Yeah, we have to speak to a drill instructor apparently for our next task. Let's speak with him to take on his quest entitled Made, Not Born. The drill instructor is concerned about one of his recent recruits, who I'm guessing is either doing push-ups or squats right in front of him. Like a sandwich. Everyone likes sandwiches. Yeah, excuse me? Oh, if it isn't the Warrior of Darkness, what fortuitous timing. I'm worried about one of our recruits, you see. He was one of the residents of Holminster Switch, and after the attack, he thought to join up, the better to protect those he loves. Alas, it's not so easy as all that, is it? And because his training isn't having as an immediate effect as he wished, he's becoming rather depressed. I know not what to say to him, as his superior. I fear that he will take my encouragement as chastisement. If you spoke to him, however, he might take your words to heart. Can I ask you to attempt it? You'll find him sighing to himself in swift sieve, like as not. Take him this as well. I find that nothing so reliably lifts the spirits as a full stomach. Alright then. So we're bribing him with food. Okay, it's gonna be all the way down Swift Sieve, which means we know what to do. Yeah, we know what to do. I just want to confirm. Yeah, it is probably better to just go to the Aethery Plaza. Alright. So let's head on up the stairs. Whoa. I don't know if that was the lance of a Dragoon or not. that was just swirling in the air there. I don't know if you guys noticed that. And we want to go right around towards where the Swift Sieve is. And then once we got on its side, drop down and go find him. Yeah, such a long way to run. Give the consolatory sandwich to the novice guard. Is it really that consolatory? And what's in this thing, anyway? Oh, hello there.
The War of Darkness? You must be mistaken. You can't possibly have the reason to speak with me.
Maybe this will help us to literally break bread?
I don't know what to say. I don't deserve your kindness. I don't deserve your sandwich.
Oh, come on. Nonsense. You've been working hard. Or your instructor's worried about you.
He is. I never expected him to notice that I... Well, I had hoped that this would go differently, I suppose. I'm in the guard now, yes, but my spear still feels heavy and awkward in my hands. My knees still shake when I'm in combat. It wasn't meant to be like this.
Yeah, it was.
It sounds pathetic when I say it out loud, doesn't it? I resolved to be like you, who came to our rescue when everything was at its most hopeless. Yet here I am, discouraged at the first sign of difficulty. There's not for it but to face my own weakness, is there? To overcome it, it won't make me a hero, but it's a step on that path. And seeing you again has reminded me that that's the path I want to follow no matter what.
Well, we got him moving. Alright, back to the Crystarium main Aetherites. Alright. Hold on. I'm feeling something weird underneath my feet. The Aetherite, please, and thank you. This is where I wish to go. Alright. Yeah, crates are in the way. Yeah, just keep jumping and jumping until we get down there. Alright, instructor. It seems that your mere presence was enough to restore his fighting spirit. I cannot thank you enough.
Nor can I. Thank you for coming to me when I most needed it. I swear that I will do my utmost to follow your example in the future. Sir, may I join you on patrol? Quite frankly, I need the practice.
And you shall have it, with me, Guardsman. Yeah. Glad we could help. Oh, yeah, I guess he's got the Amalja to do the training while they're gone. Alright. Yeah, let's head on back then. Because now we have one in the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that has to be taken care of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of you guys would agree with me when we were not to say that we were not expecting to see a new wave of side quests for us to do following the Warrior of Darkness revelation. And yeah, here we are, trying to put smiles on people's faces and help people out. So over here is where we'll find Befton. Yeah, a male aura with a woman's name. Let's go and speak with him for his quest entitled His Own Medicine. Befton makes a habit of concerning himself with the well-being of visitors to the Cabinet of Curiosity, and yours is no exception.
Oh my, you look terribly pale, and I know scholars who haven't set foot outside in weeks, so that's saying something. Please, pay visits to Spadrix post-haste.
Lest he protests, know that I have told the Crystal Exarch the very same thing many times, and suffice it to say that he has learned to listen. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Then I guess we'll go back to the Aether Plaza. And from there we will head on over to the right. Because there we do need to go this way in order to get to where we need to go. Alright, who's got the stuff I need? Where's Feihan? Right over here. With an amiable apothecary. Hello there, Faye. Bethton sent you? You do look rather drained, while the circles under your eyes are almost as deep as the Exarch's. Please take this. Ouch. It's a simple but potent syrup that should balance your humors and reinvigorate you somewhat. Lena is ever coming by for more doses to foist upon the Exarch when he works himself to exhaustion, so you may be assured that it is efficacious. Now you'll drink that in front of me. Not that I don't trust you to take it, but I do have quite a few years' experience working in this field, and I found that it's better to be certain that the patient is following my instructions. Yes, mother. Yeah. Bottoms up. You down the bottle in one gulp, but nevertheless are overpowered by the taste of vinegar and cannot help but grimace then scowl. Yeah, do we get to see this? No, we don't. Ha! The Exarch made the same face the first time he tried it. Your cheeks do have a bit more color to them, though. Please do bear in mind that I'm merely doing my job. Though if you feel you must be avenged in some fashion, I might be persuaded to provide you with another dose of Bethton. For all he fusses over others, the man is constantly working himself to the bone. Alright then. If that is how it must be. You know, we'll just run on over here and then warp our way back to the cabinet. Alright, Cabinet of Curiosity, please. But yeah, there must be a lot of vinegar in there. And so let's go ahead and find Bethton again. Hello. You went? I imagine that he gave you the syrup then. He did, but he also has some for you too. That won't really be necessary. I'm quite well, I assure you. The very picture of health. Like, you can't talk your way out of it, or you're lucky that I'm feeling generous today. No. If we did it, he has to as well. Very well. But please don't make me drink it here. If they see my face, the others will never let me live it down. There you go. In any case, I'm relieved to see that you no longer seem to be on the point of collapsing into a heap of books. Do take care of yourself. Or else. Or else what? So we'll take our experience skill plus some jellied Harco, which is food for a mage, but it doesn't matter because with that, we now have, hopefully, once and for all, cleared out all the side quests here in the Crystarium. So we know now what's in store for us next. It's now just a matter of heading on back there and getting it done. I heard that one. Alright. Well, let my audio card save and then we will continue. Alright, audio card, do what you need to do. Well, yeah, it's been a busy night so far. And it's only gonna get busier. Okay. So let's go ahead and suit up at least to see what this new bracelet looks like. So we are taking determination and direct hit rate and swapping it out for critical hit and skill speed. And I think we're good. So yeah, I would like to at least keep my determination and direct hit rate as high as I can. You can still do them, Snot. They're duty roulettes. Alright, my audio card is done. Alright, let's go ahead and roll out again. Alright, so with all of the side quests done now here in the Crystarium, once again, it's time to resume with the main story, knowing that we have a lot on the line here, and we have to go and deal with it. So let's go ahead and speak with Oriange to take on the level 79 main story quest entitled To Storm-Tossed Seas. Oriange is patiently awaiting word that you are ready to depart. Thine affairs are in order, then I shall unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must have the means to breathe and fight freely. Thus I will petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Sullen, which lieth to the south and the west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. We'll hold you to it. And so everyone's going. Alright, to the south and west, huh? Well, considering we do have to leave the city regardless. Alright, we have arrived. Let's go. Yeah, back in a world where once again perpetual light haunts and torments everyone. So I'm guessing we're heading out to one of the islands. And also once we get back to Calusia, I also need to make sure to cover the whole map. Just so that I can have the saying of that I got them all cleared off. Yeah, heading for the set of islands with the random names, and there's also side quests out here now? Really? When did these become available? You're like, dude, really? Yeah, this just came out of nowhere. Hey, Oriange. There to the west, canst thou discern the lump of an isle rising above the water? Oh, yes, that thing. That foliage-covered moss hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence. Though it may be much to my shame, I can but flail and flounder where thou mayst glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island and spare one nor the spectacle of mine inept strokes. Ah, very well. If it's gonna be like that. Might as well change now. And keep going. Which side will it be on? Well, we got one over here, so let's go ahead and go down. Alright, suspect rock formation over here. Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of giant stone eyelids. And then on the other side... Though it appears solid enough, the rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting, or was it just your imagination? Probably not the imagination. Yeah, probably not the imagination. Wait a minute, can I summon the motorcycle? Yeah, I can float, okay. If that was something I was able to do in Storeblood, I was not aware of it. Well, here it is. Here we are, Jay. Well, what hast thou discerned? I discerned that it's no order in the island. It's certainly... It reminds me of a primal. It's just like the big one, yes, yes. It reminds me of a certain primal. Most perceptive. According to the law of the Pixies, we are even now perched upon the back of an ancient fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Aye, the self-same title by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu Vanu of the Source. I would enlist it, say, to bear us unto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in form to the domes which do shelter the hamlets neath the ruby sea. Within its compass, we may move uncumbered and defend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence whilst I make my supplication. Alright. Then get to it. Also, welcome back, Shima. And so... yeah. Do what you need to do there, Oriange.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Oh, that got it moving. Do we need crystals to get it moving even more? And why do you sound like a dragon from Dravania?
Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
Van urs atslir. Olfod thim. Iri guath thi.
You don't understand what's going on here.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
What will we do? Yeah, we need Fae wool. Yeah. My lovely branch, please hear me! And our cry for help! Yeah, you're needed one more time. At least.
Oh, my snake yak! You've learned to call me at last!
Yeah, I guess we have.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
Then convince Bismarck to get moving.
Yes, Bismail win picked. Van dromi drom Jacob. Van Read Rithye.
Una. Sahawin Wisk.
Yeah. Word is law.
Isnerim. Sur Vierlo.
Thank you,
Be
Feol.
sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. He's only got manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight.
Oh, we will.
May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Yeah, no need for...
Ruis. Vanin Narsitar. Dir Sitagnai.
Yeah. We don't need crystals to make this thing move. Yeah. Send us on our way. Yeah. I'm going to pick up those side quests that I had no idea existed after we beat the main story, so it'll likely happen tomorrow. Oh, you fly too. Awesome. And what an awesome glow you possess. And so, back in Calusia. Yeah, get ready to see something you've never seen before.
Like that, it's all gone back to the way it was. What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
I guess.
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods. I could live
great.
1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing. What the? Do you see that?
Yeah, and then you're gonna bear witness to this. Yes, that actually is a thing. Yeah. Going in! Yeah, watch out for the tidal wave that comes when it splashes.
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Yeah, look out for the wave.
Whoa there! It's not stopping.
Of course not, because a big thing just crashed into the water.
Run! Run!
It's like from a Hollywood disaster movie. The dock is gonna get ripped to shreds. And also, there actually is a whole land.
Vanana Anna. Tilden Sito.
Well, thank you, Bismarck.
Iri Alsi. Funne. Aktma Thonyasni. Tag.
Whoops. I don't know how I accidentally pressed my PS button. Time to come around. Yeah, we're all on the ocean floor now. We've hit point of no return. Yeah, and also there's a whole bunch of stuff to do down here too.
Wow.
Yeah, take it all in there, Reen.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves?
A dozen?
The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being.
Yeah. Hi, Emmett.
You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
And so here we are, the Tempest. The game's final territory. So we'll speak with Oriange to complete this quest. Full glad am I that Bismarck was true to his word. We have arrived in the Tempest safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emmett Sulk, and I believe the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Asiel alone is of course a trifling matter to flee into the rift, yet I suspect such travel is nigh to impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he will not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower and its powers of temporal transportation. Thus I'm all but certain that this underwater realm harboureth our friend and enemy both. We have but to find them. Let's do it. We'll take our experience skill plus oysters on the half shell, which I actually can use. Awesome. Oysters on the half shell. Well, it doesn't get more straightforward than that. In the event that you leave the area, speak with Newell at Venomant Yards and Clucia to return to the Tempest. 2 slots remaining here for it. Okay, there is an Aetherite out here at the Ondo Cups. And that appears to be it. Just the one. So let's go ahead and speak with Thancred to go ahead and take on the level 79 main story quest entitled Waiting in the Depths. Thancred casts his gaze across the waterless expanse before you. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt Emmett Stoke will be sitting around out in the open. I propose to follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Sounds like a good idea. Let us be off then, but watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Yes, indeed it would. Alright. Yeah, time to dress in battle gear once again. Because who knows what's down here. Oh, wait. It doesn't appear? Does that mean... Nope. As let's say, I guess there are no Aether Currents for us to find in this place. So I guess we'll just, make our way towards where the one Aetherite is. Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, we see someone, an Ondo, aka a Sahagan. Hello there. Yeah, what? Yeah, I think he's scared. Let's follow him. At the very least, obtain the Aether Currents. And wow, this thing looks fancy. Alright, gotcha there, Shima. Yeah, let's run over to the Ondo Youth and try and make it look like we come in peace.
fearless ones! They followed me! Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water?
Just a temporary measure, we assure you. Yeah.
So, this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray forgive us any inconvenience we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempests. We need this great Novaura that we might conduct a most urgent search and thus beg for your understanding. Chieftain, what are we to do?
Yeah. Will you help us out?
Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones?
Yeah, come again?
Ah, the mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave.
Can you tell us more about these?
I'm not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate?
Yeah. Can you describe us?
It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment.
Yeah, maybe we can give them some, yeah, sure, we're the emissaries you're looking for. But at least we attuned. And that's what matters most. As for right now.
So what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here.
That said, our presently meandering search will proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge.
Yes, I would like to know more about this illuminated land that Chieftain spoke of.
I think I know what it is he's talking about.
Could it be Emmett Silk's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Shinji, do you remember my first scheme for entering Yumor? How I planned to ingratiate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo. The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach we can build a similar relationship here.
What kind of approach do you have in mind? That chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all too much dramatic arrival hath thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not inimical to them, they may yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly.
What do you think? I've nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondo tales end up leading us to a dead end.
Yeah, we gotta think this over.
I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Ascians than first meets the eye.
And why is that?
It warrants further investigation. Thus I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being.
Yeah. We will make allies of the Ondo. Let's do what we do best. I'll do what I can, I suppose. Yeah, let's do what we do best. Especially since I made that the title of episode 3.
Then it is settled. Ishtola, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill.
But yeah, if we're gonna have to do all these things, then I'm probably gonna have to get an early start tomorrow afternoon. I was thinking maybe early tomorrow evening, but I'm thinking maybe even tomorrow afternoon. So let's speak with Alpha Node.
Shinji, you won't believe who I just bumped into.
The Ondo who helped you out?
This is Posh Kawan, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yulmore. I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistella came, but his visits did not continue.
Yeah, we need to explain that to you.
I'm truly sorry, Pashawan. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps where the dry return, a cavern to the north, is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swiftest swimmers. But now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snapping with our claws. There are too many of them. Too many.
Huh, I believe I can be of assistance there. Yawning.
And what of you, Shinji? If you have not found a task, you're most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. While the dry return has a rather ominous swing to it.
So away you go. And we shall follow you there. Alright, hop on the bike. Yeah, thanks for joining us there, Nate. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a trip to who knows where. Yeah, it's going to be in an uncharted territory, so we might as well start revealing more of the map as we go along. Yeah, there are even fates down here. Oh, it looks like there's a path we can use. Alright, here's what we require. Now come on over there, Blue Swimmer. Ooh, 17,000 on a Chaos Thrust. That's really good. Right. Yeah, little tap to push you over the top. And then load up. There we go. My final boss's song! Is there even a lookout area over here? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm having a hard time fighting off the yawns. I mean, let's be honest. I have been going now for 11 days straight, of course, over the first weekend. And the first week as a whole, I was streaming 9 days straight. Yeah, I was streaming 9 hours a day for 10 days straight. It was not fun on my voice. In fact, it still hurts. But anything it takes to share this story with all of you guys. It's all worth it as far as I'm concerned. Alright, Posh.
You could crack the shells. You must be stronger than you look.
Indeed we are. And back comes Alpha Node.
Oh, come on. I see if we should quote it first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks.
No, I guess not.
Still, I would say reduce the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward.
Nay, Paul, show on. This was to be part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends.
Might I convince you to tell us something about your own village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people.
Right.
Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor.
Quite impressive, aren't they?
Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water. yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and currents. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune, and it was clear that the race had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth.
And what was that?
That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time as that they had returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history, yet I cannot help but wonder how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided. The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter.
Alright then. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. Indeed it was.
We thank you for the lesson, Pashawon, and we will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. We shall return to the task at hand. Only, do not try to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain.
It does seem that way, but we will have to keep forging on. But the odds are coming on hard, and I think that we need to... Yeah, because now with all the new quests that are spawned, as Shima had said there was going to be, we know what's got to be done. So yeah, all of these, plus all those we left behind over in Lakeland that we did not even know about until we made our way over here. So yeah, we know what's at stake. It's now just a matter of getting all that stuff done and then trying to get back to the main story in the hopes that we might be able to finish it tomorrow. So, since we cannot finish this tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and say that tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we will resume the main story, and we will not stop until we are done. So, this is me saying we are not going to be dawdling any further. We're going to get all 100% completion. We're going to get this all done, and we are going to finish this tomorrow. Because I do not want to see this go any longer than it needs to, and it would be nice to see the new bonus content that occurs once you finally beat Emmett Selk and the main story. So that is what we'll be looking forward to tomorrow. So brace yourselves, because it's going to be a very, very long day. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow afternoon for the start of the finale of the main story of Shadowbringers. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.